Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your November 2023 monthly tarot reading. We're going to take a look at your general and love energies, the current person on your mind, any new love potential coming your way, and I'll look at the individual energies around Aries through Pisces for you in relationship. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And if you'd like a personal reading, that information is down below. The title will be based on the love portion usually, or whatever the dominant message is. All right. So as I was doing your shuffle here, the courage card flew out. And so I feel like this is going to be the theme of your reading. It's like you're right there at the doorway and you see the light, you know where you're being called to go, you know what you have to do, and but something is holding you back. Something's holding you back here. It's like a fear that you haven't finished something, or that something could work out, or something might work out, or the what ifs. What if am I really done in this cycle? Do I need to move on? Do I need to go somewhere else? Um, do I need to trust this calling of mine, or am I, is this an illusion? Or is that, and that's self doubt coming up, when you start to look at this new opportunity coming your way, or you're being called to go somewhere, but then you start to doubt if you're just crazy, right? And then you start feeling like, that's too good. Who do I think I am? Blah, blah, blah. Why do I think that, there's something else out there for me, something more for me? But you could be holding yourself back here from something, and a very awesome adventure coming your way. It seems as though you have completed something in your life, or you're done with something, or you've been done with something, and you've been sitting in this energy for too long, and you're already geared up and ready to go. You have everything you need to move forward, and the only thing holding you back could be a little bit of self-doubt or worry about what's on the other side. All right, so some of you, it could be in regards to needing some professional assistance. I did just see that card. So November could be about asking, getting some guidance from other people, taking a look at where it is in your life that's holding you back, and maybe getting some support. Always ask somebody who knows a little bit more than you do whenever you feel a little stuck or uncertain about something. Never let your ego get in the way. We're always students, right? So if it's something in regarding your love life, maybe some love advice from somebody who you admire, who has done it the right way, or knows where to go or what to do. Or if it's professional, financial, do you get, talk to somebody about resumes and services. But there's somebody there, and I'm sure somebody's going to show up in your reading who is here to fully support you and guide you as you're taking that next step forward. There's that, victim mentality card, right? And I don't really like that word, because that victim word triggers people, and we all have a tendency to feel sorry for ourselves, or to blame ourselves, or instead of looking forward just before we're going to take that step and all our doubts come up, we tend to look at everything we did wrong in the past. And instead of looking at this new opportunity, this new doorway that's coming in for us, as an opportunity to explore and expand, and have something exciting come into our life, we often look at opportunities, or starting over, or starting a new cycle, as failures in some way. Like, oh, here I am again. I got to start fresh. I got to start over. I got to do something different. Here we go. It means I failed. I didn't complete. I didn't do what I was supposed to do, or whatever I thought was going to happen didn't happen. So we tend to, that's victim mentality. That's blaming, shaming, guilting, feeling like we did something wrong, being in this energy of, poor me. Why did I do this? Right. But these are these stories that you created, when in reality, you did everything you were meant to do. You did exactly what you were meant to do. You did the best you knew how to do in every moment, and now you're at the edge of an ending of a cycle, moving into something new. And this new cycle that's coming in is a fresh opportunity for you to take everything that you've learned, all the things that you don't want to do again, and all the things that you do want to do, and now you have a fresh canvas to jump in and try something new. So it's actually a big win for you. I have the Sun card here. This card reminds me of the Sun card, even though it's just an oracle deck. It says optimism, all right? Looking at the bright side, being positive about these changes that are coming your way. What I see with these two cards is the doorway that you're about to walk through, or whatever choices you're needing to make in your life right now, is leading you to brighter days, whether you are realize it or not. You see how small the first step is, but then as soon as you walk through that opening, you're going to see the bigger picture. It's almost like a breath of fresh air. At first, it looks scary, right? It's like, what's on the other side? But as soon as you get through that portal and you open it up, you realize that there's just a vastness of opportunities, and things are clearing up for you. And there's such a great energy for you. So I feel like what you're being pulled to, what you're being drawn to do, and what doors are closing for you for a reason. Just trust that they're no longer serving you, and you're being pushed to go in a new direction and you're expanding, right? So what else in the month of November? So right now, that's really your energy, and your consciousness that we're looking at, internal, it's about you here. And I see this is what's holding you back. You're holding on to something that hasn't been moving for you, but you feel safe. And you have a ship coming in for you, and you want to jump on that ship. You know there's got to be something else out there. You know that you want to go somewhere. Your soul has a purpose in this world, and it will call you and nudge you and keep nudging you to do things and go places. And it is your ego that will keep you back and keep you in trying to control your circumstances. And you notice that he's holding on. It's not that he's not tied. He's got a loose grip on that string, but it's holding him back from moving forward. And it's an excuse. It's comfort, and it's not going anywhere. It's a stump in the ground that is not going anywhere, and it's definitely keeping him feeling stable and sturdy. But he's halfway in the water because he knows he wants to go somewhere else, and he's staring at that ship. So you're keeping yourself there in that courage energy. When the ship is wanting and ready to sail for you, it's time to get on that ship and go. It seems as though November is going to be a big pivotal point for you to make a decision, to make a major change in your life. And if it's about starting fresh, starting something new up against, going somewhere, and it's about not looking at the past. The most successful people in this world have failed so many times. But the thing they have in common is they keep getting up and going. By the time they're successful, nobody ever knows all the failures that they had to go through. They just only see the big success, right? I see the card of deception. So you hear voices telling you this is self-doubt. This is not to go. There could be people around you. You could be around negative people. Maybe you've been around negative drama. Maybe you're still hearing, or you're thinking people are saying things about you, or you're thinking people are thinking you're crazy if you decide to do something. But this is a lot that's going on in your head. Maybe there could be people that you are around that are kind of toxic for you. Might be time to let that go. All right. You may be becoming aware of certain things people are saying. You may find out something somebody has said about you. There seems to be deception around you. Somebody could be hiding something from you, and you're not aware of it, but you're holding on to something. And maybe this is about you deciding, am I going to stay comfortable in this energy, or am I going to move on? Am I going to listen to it, or am I going to move on? Now, the deception can be your own self-imposing thoughts, right? You're deceiving yourself from moving forward. Deception can be that you're just so used to this energy around you, but you don't realize that it's affecting you. It's time to move on. You've got the energy of stuck energy, but you don't see the rainbow over you. So something may have stopped in your life, or something feels like it's been stuck and stopped in your life, and you feel kind of clueless. It seemed like things were going in the right direction, and all of a sudden things stalled. You see the rainbow there, says your promise is still going to be granted to you, but you need to take a look around. It's time to look at another possible way to go about things. If you've been going about things the same way over and over and over, you're going to get the same result. So this is about you looking, if you're feeling stuck, it's about looking around and seeing what's holding you back. You're holding on to the same concepts, the same theories, the same stories, the same people. Maybe time to, revisit what's no longer serving in your life and what to let go during this time. The stuck energy is not stuck. We're never stuck. We're being shown another way to go. And you do have the cards of the angels around you. So I do see the angels of the four directions guiding you. So for those of you who are very spiritual or on a spiritual path, this is about calling in guidance. And it's about knowing that you are being protected. If you feel stuck or you feel like a situation isn't moving in your life, it means that you're being redirected on your soul's path. If you're trying to get into a relationship and you're deceiving yourself or somebody's deceiving you and things are not moving, it's your angels, it's God, it's trying to protect you from being in a situation that you know is not serving you. And I feel like in this reading, it's not serving you because you're looking outwards, but you're trying to find the courage to move on. All right, so let's look at the current person on your mind, love relationship. So we may be looking at you moving on from a situation, Aquarius, or you doubting a situation or not having the courage to move forward in a situation. You may be seeing an opportunity come your way with somebody, and we'll look at the new person, new potential coming your way as well too. But you may be hanging on to a situation that is not serving you, and it could be holding you back from a situation that's meant to be with you. But also the card of loss can be needing to make a decision in a relationship. Or if you're in a relationship with somebody and you are here about a current person on your mind and you're wanting things to move forward, you want in a positive change, right? You've got to make the change that you want to see as well. It's a whole different mindset, and it screws with people when I say these things, but you have to be the change you wish to see in the relationship. We can't expect or blame or have another person change for us. We have to be the change, and then that person will mirror us, or they'll leave our life, right? But forcing somebody or making somebody or criticizing somebody to change is not going to get somebody to change. All right, we have yin and yang energy for you. This could be a twin flame connection that we're connecting to. You guys each contain an aspect of each other's character within each other. All right, so it can be a very triggering, very, very triggering relationship to be in. I typically don't like to tap into too much into the twin flame connections anymore because they can get kind of messy. And there's very few people I have seen that, and there's very few that I have seen who are immensely doing the work to try and work on their connections with the twin flame connection. But what I've seen the most of is a lot of people are doing the work, but their partner is not doing the work, or the person that they think they're in a twin flame connection with are not doing the work. And these types of situations can be very tough for you, and I understand that. And it's up to you whether you let go of that rope and you move forward. Now, if you are in a twin flame connection, I suggest listening to Matt Kahn's Soulmate Twin Flames. It's from like 5 or 6 years ago. He really talks about that connection and how sometimes moving on to a soulmate can be a lot more healthier. Twin flames doesn't always mean you're going to be in a relationship with this person in this lifetime, especially if it's draining you and it feels abusive. We do see that there's a lot of triggering happening with some of you guys. And if things just are not, we can't find common ground, what can we do to heal? So we'll have to take a look at, and again, I'm seeing 1111. It's about finding harmony and balance in a relationship in November for some of you in these types of relationships. Let's see this person, let's see their challenge, and let's see what's the possible outcome of this relationship. It feels as though I'm picking up, though, on a situation or a very intense relationship where you just feel stuck, like no matter what you're doing, it doesn't seem like anything's changing or anything's happening. All right. And when we get to these points, this is one of the biggest lessons, I think, with these kind of connections, is that we have to learn to let go and surrender. And usually when we finally do reach that point on these journeys where we actually let go and we just focus on ourselves, this is usually when the healing starts. And this is when another person may decide to go on their journey and heal. So we have the Five of Cups energy. So we have somebody here who still is focusing on the past. They have a lot of grief. Could be a watery energy, but this is somebody who still focuses over what happened yesterday, crying over spilled milk, right? They may have abandonment issues that they're dealing with. They may have been dealt raw hand in their life. They have a lot of sadness, depression over relationships, of how they've shown up in their life. And this person feels as though, they just don't see love in their life. They're not looking forward just yet. They don't see the love that's around them. You do have the 1111 number, and it's we are in November, so, and maybe 1111 is a very important number for you. And we do see the Six of Wands, so we do see an energy of somebody who doesn't admire you. We see good news coming in, and we do see getting somebody's attention. So there is a possibility here of some sort of success in this relationship. The problem is this person, the challenge with this person is they can't let go of their past. They can't let go of they don't want to look at the good things in life or the positive things. They tend to look at the glass half empty rather than half full. All right. The Four of Pentacles as a challenge can be somebody who holds on too tightly. It can be negative attitude. They might focus too much on what they don't have, or hold on to grudges, or just hold on too tightly and guard their heart. All right. So you've got somebody who does not want to open up or does not want to let go of whatever happened yesterday. So it's somebody who always brings up the past. All right, I do see the Eight of Wands, and it is in the position of how they view you as well. So the Eight of Wands can show, they love your energy. They're very passionate about you. They love communicating with you. They love the physical. If there's sexual attraction between the two of you, or there's any kind of connection between the two of you, they love the excitement that comes in with you guys. They might view you as moving fast, like you like things to go quick. You like things to move. You're very passionate. I do see with the Eight of Wands, it does show that things could pick up in November with communication with this person. There may be a lot of communication coming in, but remember, their energy is showing up as the Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, which means that they can tend to always focus on the negative. So what I'm getting is, in order for this to move forward to the Six of Wands, to kind of be more successful, is, do you have the energy to constantly pull this person towards the more positive side of things? Maybe some of you were like, I'm always doing that. I'm always trying to change the situation, change the circumstance, but I just can't. And this could be where you're ready to evolve. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to just get out there and go. You're excited. You like to take opportunities. You're very passionate. You're fun, sociable. You're like, let's get going. But you're constantly dragging this energy or wanting this energy to match yours. And it doesn't seem like they're ready to, or they can at the moment. So I got the, I was going to say advice and outcome is the Death card. And I've got the Eight of Swords. All right. So the advice in the outcome is the Death card and the Eight of Swords. All right. So the Eight of Swords can be a lot of doubt, trust issues, limiting beliefs, feeling trapped. All right. And the Death card is an ending or a beginning. All right. So there's really an energy around this relationship being this kind of relationship of how much more are you going to do with this relationship? How much more can you take? Some of you, if you can, the Eight of Swords, if you can clear any kind of doubt or negative energy around this relationship, and if there's a way to compromise or a way to to find some sort of common ground with this person. You may find that you will continue with this person because you don't want to let go of this person. But I will say the energy around this person is still showing the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands can show there could be a lot of back and forth communication, and there could be a lot of arguing with that Eight of Swords. There could be a lot of projecting, a lot of triggering happening with that Eight of Swords energy with this person on your mind. Doesn't mean things have to be over, but in some form of fashion, this has to heal and end in order for change to happen in this relationship, because the Death card does represent transformation and change. And in order for anything to change in this relationship, there's something about this energy of the communication, and it always leads to some sort of confusion or some sort of negativity. And there could be the Death card, you ending things and deciding to move forward. I've got the King of Swords here, and I'm seeing an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm seeing this person because it was in reverse as I was pulling it out. And this is your card. I feel like this person is really, really making you doubt yourself. And also it's closing off your heart at times. Like when you're with this person, they bring out the worst in you at times, and you may lash out at this person. You may get so frustrated with this person, and it's almost like this person triggers you to lash out at them so they have a reason to be upset or mad. All right, that's what I'm picking up here. So it's kind of a game playing, but it's not, it just feels like this is this person's energy, and it can be very draining energy. And so you tend to lose focus, and it sort of makes you cold, or it's starting to make you feel not so much yourself or in your power. So this is going to be about you stepping into your power with this relationship and stepping up into your truth and making some sort of decision about how you want to go about this relationship in November. This does not mean that this is completely over. This is a very transformative relationship. It just means that this could be where this is at in November, and something needs to change in this relationship. And it seems as though you stepping up into your truth, your power, and you declaring some sort of justice here, you may be ending something for the time being, or declaring that something needs to change. Now, what happens is you're going to have to be the Courage card coming in. You deciding what's best for you in this situation. The Page of Pentacles is here, but it was in reverse. It can show that this person is just not willing to understand. They're not willing to put the work in, but there is potential in the future for this person to, maybe when you step up and decide what you want, this person may take things seriously. The Princess of Pentacles is like this person, in reverse, just doesn't know what to do. It's almost like they don't know what to do to change what's going on in their life. And we can't fix other people. But the Princess of Pentacles does show promise, and it shows that this person may find a way and start understanding and start growing. But they have to do this on their own. All right, so I know this might not be the very best message everybody wanted to hear, but for some reason, for Aquarius today, that's what I picked up on. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. How do they feel about you? And then we'll see the new person, new potential coming your way. Right here, I'm not ready. This person's not ready just yet to evolve or to do what they're doing. And I also got very jealous and possessive energy around the two of you, so that can be very triggering as well. They may be very jealous of your passionate, your intensity, your communication style, your success, all right, your ability to see them. People don't want to be triggered, right? And I'm afraid of commitment right now. All right, so it might be the end between you two temporarily, or you may continue to just keep playing with this connection until you whatever happens. Everybody has free will, and anything can happen, and anything can change at any moment. Let's see new potential coming your way. New potential coming your way. New potential coming your way. All right, you got the Knight of Cups. So you got a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You've got somebody who's romantically available and interested. This is somebody who's ready to take action towards you, the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who's ready to declare their feelings towards you. So this is somebody who's open and available, all right? It's not just a, little teeny crush or whatever. It's somebody who's a little bit more mature, somebody who's looking for a relationship. It's somebody who may be able to balance things out in your life. All right, so we got a really watery energy. I've got the High Priestess. So we've got somebody who's very spiritual, very intuitive, and also very, they can feel into situations, very, very intuitive. They're a feeler. All right. So the High Priestess can also be somebody who's very seductive to divine feminine energy. And you might not know who this person is yet, too, because they could be very secretive about their feelings. And then all of a sudden they come out the gate like this. So it could be like a big whammy for you. It might be, where did you come from? And the High Priestess is somebody who will study somebody, not creepishly, but will study somebody, and they need to be around your energy a little bit so they can feel you out. And that's a watery energy too. So if you're noticing somebody kind of lurking around you or sort of asking you questions, or somebody's in your awareness all the time, it's usually, I like to say, it's a water sign trying to feel your energy to see what you're really about, because they like to read beneath the surface. So it could be a Pisces, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you definitely have somebody who's trying to get to know you, and they may be opening up and letting you know how they feel. I've got the Five of Cups in reverse. So it's somebody who's not looking at the past. It's not a past person. It's somebody here, a new potential, somebody who's ready for the Six of Cups. They're ready to meet somebody who's on the same page as them. All right, so you've got somebody who's not looking at yesterday's, walked away from the past, and is looking towards a new beginning in love. I have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So you got somebody completely opposite of what was just coming in the last read-in. All right, so this is somebody who's looking for an opportunity to grow in a relationship. All right, and I shuffled these cards pretty good here, and I'm getting the same card. So this could be a very transformative relationship as well. It could be a Scorpio, it could be a water sign coming your way. Let me see what else comes up with this person. And the same cards want to show up for you. I've got a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag as well too. So this could be somebody here who is a fire, water energy, somebody who's very popular, very athletic, very attractive, and very magnetic as well too. And anything else for new potential? And then we'll look at potential Aries through Pisces, the energy around them. Seven of Wands. This person's going to speak up and tell you how they feel. They're not going to be afraid to tell you how they feel once they figure it out. Let's see. Oh, I didn't do new person. I forgot to change the tag for new person potential, and I just finished it. So for those of you looking for new person potential, just rewind a little bit. It was under the current person on your mind. I'm sorry about that. So just rewind it just a little bit. And we're going to look at Aries through Pisces quick message here. Aries through Pisces quick message. Aries through Pisces. Aries through Pisces. What's the energies around you? Aries through Pisces in November. Doesn't matter what kind of situation it is. Aries could be a secret lover, so be aware. Either you or they have a secret lover. So that is showing up, all right? So whether that's you or whether that they or them or third party, whatever. Taurus is dreaming of you. You may be dreaming of them too as well, whether it's new, past, or whatever. But this is an energy of wanting to be in a relationship with you. Really has you on their mind. Gemini might be saying goodbye in November. They might be packing up. Cancer, this could be a soulmate connection with Cancer. You may be partnering up with Cancer in November. Leo, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So Leo could be coming towards you. Might not be exactly what you expect, or you may fall in love, but remember, who cares what other people think? So there could be somebody coming towards you who's a Leo, and it's just not what you expected. And that was that new potential I did. So Virgo, there could be a new start with Virgo. Love is blooming with Virgo. So maybe in a relationship, maybe starting something. Libra is very loyal to you. So no matter what, it seems the two of you can't let go of each other, very loyal to one another. Scorpio, you could end up having sexual engagements with them. It could lead to something long term. You got erotic activation. You didn't get the lust bound. So that tells me that if you connect with a Scorpio like this, it could be long term. Sagittarius, fool's gold, be aware. You may think they're the one, but they may fool you. They may not be all they're cracked up to be. Capricorn, I see you guys either hitched, getting into a commitment, unless they are already hitched. All right, use your discernment. Aquarius is very transformative love coming in for you. If there's another Aquarius or somebody with strong Aquarian, there's definitely a lot of change happening between you and another Aquarius. Pisces may propose to you. All right, Pisces may propose to you. Seems to be a sincere offer coming from water signs from you in the month of November. So it seems to be like Aquarians and water signs hooking up for something serious. All right, I love you guys. Take care.